Hi, Sarah. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. We still have a few minutes before we get started. Christina and I did a little switcheroo today, so you will have her on Thursday and you have me today. Hi, Annie. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you both. Christina and I did a little switcheroo today, so you have me for today, and then Christina will be filling in for me on Thursday. We'll give everyone just like another minute or two to come on, and then we'll get started. As usual, I'm going to have you get out of your chair and get onto your feet, and then if you have shoes on, I'm going to invite you to take them off just so you can take a few moments to just kind of feel your bare feet on the floor. Here we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, welcome everyone. Again, happy Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in and spending your lunch, your after lunch break with me. We're going to go ahead and get started standing. So when you're ready, just find your feet on the floor. We'll just gently rock side to side and a little front to back. Good, and then eventually you're going to settle into stillness. Just really feeling your feet on the floor, grounding into this moment, into your body, and detaching from whatever has happened in the day thus far and anything else that you have waiting for you. We're going to tuck the tailbone just slightly, pulling the belly button into your spine. We'll use an inhale. Let's roll the shoulders up into the ears, and then exhale, drop them down into your back. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders up into the ears, and exhale, down into the back. Good, and 1 more. Inhale, shoulders up, and exhale, back. Good, and you're going to leave those shoulders back, almost kind of exaggerating, puffing up the chest a little bit, and then we'll just reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, so we're standing up nice and tall. Once you're here, let's take both hands to the belly, and we're just going to do a little bit of diaphragm breathing today. So when we inhale, we're going to feel the belly rise to meet the hands, and then exhale, opening the mouth, letting it all go, pulling the belly button in and squeezing all that air out. And we'll do maybe about 30 more seconds of that. So just inhaling, filling the belly up, and exhale, letting it go. Just calming the nervous system here, inhaling and exhaling. Good, go ahead and do 3 more on your own. And last one here. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can just slowly drop the arms down and then we'll get moving. So let's start from the head and we'll work our way down today. So we're going to start off with some neck circles. So just starting to draw circles with the tip of your nose, being mindful not to over crank when you drop your head back. And as you're doing your neck circles here, just starting to kind of feel into the neck, just noticing what it feels like today, where you might be carrying tension or stress. The next time your chin reaches your chest, go ahead and switch directions, taking it the other way. Noticing what you're feeling on this side. Good, we'll come back to center, and then you'll drop your left ear to your right shoulder, and then we'll take the right arm extended straight from the shoulder. Good, you should start to get a nice opening in the side of the neck here. Coming back to that diaphragm breathing. The more you breathe, the more your muscles will relax, and also the mind. Just using your breath as a tool during your time here today, and hopefully when you're not here as well. Good, when you're ready, just slowly drop that arm, and then we'll bring the head back to center, and we'll switch sides. So right ear to right shoulder, inhale to reach the left arm away, and breathe here. It's opening up the side of the neck. Again, coming back to that diaphragm breathing, maybe placing one hand on your belly if that helps. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can slowly drop the arm and just bring your head back to center. Drop your chin to your chest and we'll breathe into the back of the neck. If you need a little bit more, you can interlace the fingers and just ever so gently apply a little bit of extra pressure here. And back to that diaphragm breathing. Awesome. When you're ready, you can just come back to center, release the hands down, and we'll work into the shoulders next. So we're just going to start with some shoulder rotations here, just rolling the shoulders back. Still breathing here. And then noticing what you're feeling in these shoulder rolls, where you might be carrying stress or tension. Good, and then we're gonna take those shoulder rolls into full arm circles. Beautiful. When you're ready, you're going to take your hands to the top of your shoulders, and we're going to draw circles with the elbows here. Trying to touch the wrist behind you and the elbows in front. Good, and then when you're ready, we're just going to switch directions. So dropping the arms down, and we'll go shoulder rolls forward. Beautiful. Full arm circles. Good, and then we're going to go hands to the top of the shoulders, circles with the elbows here. And you might be starting to get a little burn or a little heat building in the shoulders, which is totally fine. Just warming them up. Good, and then when you're ready, you're just going to slowly drop the arms and just kind of shake it out a little bit. Awesome, we're going to stretch into the shoulders now that they're a little bit more warm and open. So from here, we're going to go into our eagle arm pose. You're going to take both arms extended long. We're going to take the right arm underneath the left, and then from here, you're going to bend at the elbows. Now, ideally, you would have back of the palms to touch. However, not all of us have great shoulder mobility, including myself. So just taking the back of the arm to meet your forearm will suffice. Once you're here, you're going to lift your elbows so that they're in line with your shoulder. And you should start to get a nice opening through the upper back. Just breathing here, coming back to that diaphragm breath. And just holding for another moment. And when you're ready, you're just going to slowly drop the arms down. And we'll switch sides. So arms reaching straight forward. Now we're going to go left under right. And then we're going to bend. This side is much less flexible for me. So again, just bringing back the palm to the forearm. That is just fine. Most important part is to lift your elbows so that they're in line with your shoulders. And breathing here. Good, when you're ready, you can just slowly release. And then from here, we're gonna come to the wall. So we've done this one before. It's been a week or so, but you'll want just a little bit of empty space on a wall. You could even use the back of a door. Anything you have available is just fine. You're going to take your hands to the wall, and then you'll step back, and you're gonna create this sort of hammock shape with your upper body. So you're gonna start to sink your chest down to the floor, pressing your hands firmly into the wall. And I'm gonna come a little bit closer just so you can see, imagining that I'm placing my hands on the wall here. You're just gonna sink down and start to make a sort of hammock with your torso. You should start to get a really nice opening through the shoulders. Coming back to that diaphragm breath, inhaling and exhaling. And let's go 2 more here. Inhale and exhale. And last cycle, inhale and exhale. Good. When you're ready, you can just slowly release the hands down, come all the way back up to standing, and then you can just lean back in your space, back in front of the screen. All right, so we're just going to continue to work right down. We're going to go into the side body a little bit. So just standing up nice and tall. When you're ready, we're going to use an inhale to reach the right arm up. I am mirroring you, and then you're going to tip off towards your left side. You get a little mixed around sometimes. Good, and then once you're here, you're going to reach your left arm across your body. We're going to start to get some oppositional pull here. So you're reaching with that top arm, and you're reaching with that bottom arm. If it feels okay in the neck, go ahead and take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Just opening up through this right side. Coming back to that diaphragm breath. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Good. When you're ready, you can just come back up to standing, release the arms, reset here, and we'll repeat on the other side. So inhale to reach your left arm up, and then we're going to tip off towards the right. Couple breaths here. And then when you're ready, you're gonna reach your right arm across, starting to get that oppositional pull. So we're reaching with that top arm, reaching with that bottom arm, and breathe. If it feels okay, turning the gaze up, opening up that left side. And one last breath here. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can just come back to center, release the hands down. Awesome. You can shake it out a little bit, and then we'll just continue to work our way down, going into the hips. So stepping the feet just a little bit wider than hip width. We're going to start to take a couple hip circles here. I'm just stirring your pot here. Your camera's off, so no need to worry about looking silly. Good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and switch directions. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can meet me back in center, and we'll shift the weight slightly coming onto the right foot. We'll lift our left knee up, and then we're just going to draw 3 circles in reverse, using your chair for support here if needed. So opening up the hips. Good. And then you're going to go 3 circles forward. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can shake it out a little bit. Switching your chair around if you need to. I'm going to just leave mine there for now, but finding your balance, and then 3 circles in reverse. And 3 circles forward. Awesome. Then from here, you're just going to shake it out a little bit. We want to stretch some of that out. So go ahead and grab your chair. You're going to bring it in front of you. We've done this one before as well. You're going to step your left foot onto your chair. And just depending on your comfortability and what kind of chair you have, you're going to just step your right leg back a little bit further and start to sink your hips forward. Now you can do this on the floor with your knee on the floor, your back knee on the floor, if the chair is not doable for you right now. And you could also do this with your front foot on the floor. So I'll just show you what that looks like. We could go right here, coming more into a lunge. So whatever is most comfortable for you. You should start to get a nice opening through the front of your right hip. Shoulders down away from the ears. Coming back to that diaphragm breath, inhaling and exhaling. And one more, inhale and exhale. Good. When you're ready, you can come off of your chair if you were on it, shake it out a little bit, and we'll switch sides. So right foot now coming onto the chair, pushing the left leg back a little bit further if you need to, and then just sinking your hips forward, opening up the front of that left hip. Coming back to your diaphragm, breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Let's go 2 more breath cycles. Good. When you're ready, you can just come off of the chair and shake it out a little bit. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go into the low back. So you can start to make your way back to your chair, finding a sitting position. And we'll begin with the forward fold. So sitting up nice and tall once you're on your chair. Beautiful. And then from here, you're just going to tuck the chin to your chest, and you're going to start to roll down to the floor, coming into a forward fold. Relax the head, relax the neck, relax your face, and just let yourself be happy here. Think of sending your breath into your low back. So just the way your belly expanded, see if you can expand your low back each time you inhale, and then letting it go each time you exhale. 2 more breath cycles. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. From here, you're just going to take a spinal roll all the way back up to seated. So you get nice and tall. Good. And then when you're ready, you're just going to twist looking over your left shoulder. Use an inhale to lengthen through the spine. And an exhale to twist a little deeper if you can. I'm going to do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. And just holding here for another breath. And when you're ready, you can unwind, come back to center, and we'll switch sides. So inhale, sitting up nice and tall. You're gonna twist, looking over your right shoulder, and breathe here. Again, inhale to lengthen, sit up just a little bit taller, and then exhale, see if you can twist just a little bit more. And then just holding for a few breaths. And when you're ready, you can unwind, come back to center, and reset here. Take your hands onto your thighs, palms facing down, closing the eyes down, just letting all of that settle in. Noticing how you feel. Just noticing that it really doesn't take much sometimes. Let's just switch some energy and get some blood flowing. And taking another mindful moment here. And so I'll take one full breath in and a full exhalation out. Awesome. When you're ready, you can slowly flutter the eyes open, starting to come back into your space. And I will leave you there. That concludes our wellness time out for today. Thanks so much for logging on and tuning in. It's so nice to connect with all of you. You guys have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care now.